what's brewing now to what's in my book, presented by our sponsors, mybookie.ag. Create your account today and use our promo code BENCH, BENCH, and you'll double your first deposit up to $1,000. Mybookie.ag. When you sign up, use promo code BENCH and double your money to get in on the action with us. I hit a little bit of a cold streak. I think I'm due, hopefully this week, which makes me a little bit more safe in my picks. But honestly, now that I'm putting money on it, I'm a little bit. It takes me longer to find lines.
Yeah, you have your red hot, and you're like, oh man,
I can't lose.
Yeah,
lost. Oh,
you have those weeks.
I lost before I even woke up. Come on now. But no, what's in my book? And these are all MyBookie lines, so mybookie.ag. I got my first one, Oklahoma State +5, and I forgot exact. They're +5 this weekend. I believe they're playing Texas TCU. Yeah, they're playing TCU this weekend. They're +5 at -105. They're undefeated. It's weird that they're the underdog in this situation, I think. But I like the Cowboys, what they've been doing so far, and they're a classic Big 12 team. They don't play a whole bunch of defense. Their offense is damn good, and their offense will score a ton of points. I'm just going to confirm that I have their matchup down right, because I'm not quite sure for the upcoming week. But I like Oklahoma +5. It's a good cover. I think they could honestly win this game and win it pretty handedly. Oklahoma State, come on. Here we go. Texas. I think they beat Texas this week.
After Texas, what Texas did last week?
Yes.
All right, that's one of the games people are sleeping on.
I think that's why I'm taking the spread, not the money line. +5 against Texas. I don't think that either team. I think Oklahoma State wins big, or I think it's a close game that Oklahoma State could win, or they're going to lose by less than 5. 5 is more comfortable for me than the 3.5 that you took last week.
That's fair. All right, I'll match that with my first college football bet of the week. This one, I looked at the line and I'm like, wait, is this correct? Hold on, is that what I think it is? BYU, what do you think the odds are against Baylor right now?
I know they're underdog. I think
+6.
+6?
+6. I was blown away. Look, BYU lost this week, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
but they're still 19th team in the country, and a +6 underdog against Baylor at -110. Oh, I'm hammering the heck out of this, man. This is. I'm not gonna sit here and act like BYU's all that, but Baylor without Matt Rule is not all that either.
Baylor's undefeated this year, but BYU, if BYU beats Boise, Baylor's undefeated this year.
Why are they not ranked?
Because they didn't start the season ranked. They had a tough 2020 season, so they didn't come into the season ranked. They're gonna get there if they. No, I don't think you are, because if BYU beats Boise this past weekend, BYU's in the top 5 because they would be undefeated and they've played a couple of the ranked teams. BYU is on track for a great season. I watched that game, and I was surprised. Brock Meyer, the quarterback for Boise, and that's also Boise's first win against the top 10 opponents since 2000 on the road.
Is that since the Fiesta?
No, because that was a neutral site game, so they don't count it as a road game. I believe it was Fresno State, believe it or not, was ranked in the top 10 in 2001. Boise beat them in Fresno. Oh, yeah. They played the highlight from it, and it was on an old standard AV TV with no HD. I was like,
barely with color on the screen.
Yeah, I was like, fix the tint, guy. Fix the tint. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're too young.
You're too young.
You probably shouldn't be listening to this, but we appreciate you tuning in. My next line that I got, Miami +7 at North Carolina.
You don't trust Sam Howell?
No. I trust him at the beginning of the season. He fucked me week 1.
Talk about another guy that draft stock is plummeting.
Yeah. He was the second-rated quarterback in this draft class.
Rattler.
Also, everybody was saying, I was also saying, I think Mac Jones is a great college coach. He's a great college coach at a place like Texas where they put all of their money into the football program. When you have to split money with the basketball
It's
team.
Not even splitting money either. No. It's like 75-25.
And they might give more money to lacrosse and baseball at North Carolina than the football team.
I hate to tell you, the football team is not 50-50.
Their wrestling team even is pretty good. They win the ACC every year in wrestling now too. I like Miami. I think that they're better than what they've shown. They've had a tough schedule.
Yeah, their king has not played as well as you would think.
He has, but like I said, he started the season at Alabama. He hasn't had a get right.
That's like a curse.
Yeah,
that's a burden for bad news.
He hasn't had a get right game. This might be the get right game. At least they get a 7-point spread. I don't think North Carolina is going to beat them that bad. But also, I put in my notes, UNC is schizophrenic. So they might be national champions this weekend.
That's true.
I might have just screwed myself, but I like Miami +7.
You want to talk about schizophrenic teams? My next one, Syracuse plus 14 against Clemson.
I was close to that.
I am
one too.
taking this one. This one has got Clemson what the fuck all over it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Clemson is that 14 points better than Syracuse. Wild to say this. I don't think they're 14 points better than Syracuse at home, but Syracuse at home too. If it was in Clemson, I probably would have taken minus 14 for Clemson. But on the road, I'm sorry, DJ. I don't even need to say the last name because you're not even worth it. Is not it. And he was also another guy who's. I mean, this year, it's been a tough year for college
quarterbacks. And then you look at a guy like Matt Corral, who's just throwing up video game numbers every
Bronco
week.
Matt Corral. Sorry, I'm gonna keep putting.
Honestly,
it in there.
you guys might be drafting too high to draft Matt Corral.
That's true.
Because I love the kid, and he's got his draft stock going up. I think he's a mid to late first round pick.
Well, that's where we could be. Our schedule isn't that great. It could be in the 10 to 20 range. We could be in there.
It could be. We'll see. No, I was very close to taking that game. Well, this is the best Syracuse team that they've had in a few years. And remember, Syracuse has given Clemson trouble in the past with Deshaun Watson, especially in the Dome, because those future journalists love their school so much. The Syracuse Orangemen might be able to take at least the spread against Clemson. Yeah. Honestly, they might fuck around and win, but
plus 14,
nice. you have a lot of room before you start sweating. My last one, and I'm interested to see what you think of this. My bookie has the Nuggets at plus 1,800 to win the NBA championship.
I want it to happen. Mm-hmm. But I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready to throw money on that.
I didn't think so.
I'm not ready for that money yet.
I wasn't going to say any of the other teams.
If there's odds to throw money on making it to the finals, I would rather take that.
They didn't have
But they don't have that really right now. To win the NBA finals, I am not ready yet.
Milwaukee was plus 980. I think fourth best odds, and
I think Lakers probably have first, and Nets probably have second, if I'm guessing.
I think it might have been Nets then Lakers.
But the Nets have that whole shit show with Kyrie. So their stock is
honestly,
dropping.
when you said fraudulent NBA players, I thought you meant like guys that had fake vaccine cards.
Oh,
that's where I was going. Not they were embezzling $4 million.
Also, Ben Simmons. Let's take a small little NBA talk here. Ben Simmons is in Philadelphia. I can't wait till the reception he gets. He's gonna be booed mercilessly. Then it's gonna be so tough.
It ain't gonna be pretty. I'm trying to find.
Yeah, I don't hate the Nuggets plus 18. Obviously, I want it to happen.
NBA championship odds.
But it's gonna take Jamal Murray to be back to where he was before getting injured. Yeah. And coming back from ACL surgery, it's tough. It's not easy, especially in the NBA. So it's gonna take some growing pains. But I mean, I want it to happen.
Yeah, I think honestly that's probably gonna be what doesn't make this happen. He's gonna.
Do they have Rookie of the Year odds? NBA Rookie of the Year odds. Mm-hmm. If they do, hammer busy, hammer Bones. Bones is fucking winning this shit. I'm calling it now.
Nice specials.
I don't know if they have it, but Bones is going to get playtime this year. And dude, I don't know. I think some other apps probably do have it right now. But Rookie of the Year odds, Bones Highland. If he gets playtime a lot, which there's a chance he does, the dude is special. That preseason game, look, I went to fucking 2 preseason games last week, and the Avs won and Nuggets won back-to-back nights, beautiful. Love being back to ball. But watching freaking Bones play. Dude had 18 points in one quarter. Yes, it's against Minnesota Scrubs. But the dude has balls of steel, and I am all over the Bones hype train.
I'll take it. I'm going to a Nuggets and Avalanche game as well. I'm going to the Avs game this Saturday and the Nuggets next week.
Like I said, when the Broncos are struggling, you got something to rely on.
Yeah, and it's not baseball season, so we can actually see some wins.
And we'll have to ride the slow parlay soon, but the mile high parlay is going to be probably in effect sometime this year too.
Hopefully.
Because I don't know how many games Nuggets and Avs have overlapping, but there's a chance we might have Nuggets, Avs, and Broncos one day, so you can hit that. My last one, I have Rams minus 10.5 versus Giants. Giants, if they have Mike Lennon out there, which is a very good chance they do, if you have no Sterling Shepard, no Saquon, no Kenny Galladay, this team isn't scoring more than 10 points.
Yeah.
Minus 10.5 is a very, very reasonable spread. Against a Rams defense that's this good,
it could probably be higher.
It could be a lot higher. So I'm hammering minus 10.5.
Yeah, and now we get into our ride the slope parlay. Are we skidding down the mountain again?
We're 0-3. I'm gonna let you wear them. Screw it.
Okay,
I'll let you wear them. We'll try a different juju. Minus 10.5 spread. Jimmy, we're riding this slope this week.
Jesus, your head is huge.
I know it is. So minus 10.5.
That's coming from a guy with a
huge head. My ride the slope. Easy. We're changing up this week. We're going hockey. Because hockey is back.
Don't you know it?
We're riding the hockey ride of the slope this week. My first one, easy, gonna cash this motherfucker out. You better take this one too. Avs -1.5 against Chicago, opening night on Wednesday. Obviously, all these are on Wednesday night.
Is it against Fleury? Is Fleury starting?
It is against Fleury.
Fleury's on my fantasy team.
Oh shit, so maybe that's not a good thing. We'll see. Okay, so
He's only starting because I have Varlamov, and the other guy that I have is also out for now.
That's true.
Those are my bench goalies.
I don't know how you last with fantasy hockey.
The first game hasn't even started yet. I'm exhausted.
That's fair. Okay, so that's my easy part. That's my easy green slope. You can take that one. I know you
The bunny slope? Yeah.
The bunny slope, you can ride your ass down the mountain.
Pizza, French fry.
Yep.
Pizza, French fry.
Medium, we're going Leafs -1.5 over Montreal +150. This is a little bit of a tough one.
+150 is good.
Without Carey Price too. Carey Price is, I don't know if he's injured or
I
something.
think he has some mental health
Thing. So no Carey Price -1.5 Montreal, or not Montreal, against Montreal, Toronto. I love me some Austin Matthews. He's going to be captain USA. Also, Team USA came out with the first three. It's Kane, Matthews, and it might be Duncan Keith. Or no, Duncan Keith is Canadian.
He's a
who was the last one? It's some defenseman. I forgot who the last
It's
one
not
was.
good because we can name all 4 starting lines for the Canadian team because they're all 4
It's very
starters.
tough to name the starting lines for the US.
I'm not even worried.
Also,
I was more worried about the Avs first rotations that we saw earlier today. By the way, EJ, Bowen, Byram, second pairing.
I don't mind it.
Second pairing on defense
I don't mind it.
behind Sam Girard and Tate and McCarr.
I don't know about that pairing because I think Taves and
Taves and McCarr work better together,
Yeah.
but I think Taves is injured.
Yeah, and then they'll throw EJ back with Girard. But Byram, I mean, fuck it, I'll hype with that.
Honestly, they moved Comfer to winger too. They put Comfer on a nasty third line with a couple other.
Third line with Newhook, Comfort, and was it Ranta?
Yeah.
That's a good third line.
Oh,
That was
boy.
gorgeous.
We're ready for hockey season if you can't tell.
And then my difficult parlay, this is going to be a tough one, I know, because of the two teams they're playing. But Canucks and Oilers, -6.5 goals. Yes, I know McFucking Nasty over there, McDavid.
You remember that they didn't bring goalies to hockey season last
I
year
know
in Canada,
they,
right?
I know they didn't, but -6.5. I don't know why, but I got a feeling with this one that it's gonna hit because it's a weird one. The Canucks are got decent goaltending with Holtby, or I don't think it's Holtby. It's somebody else. Who the fuck is it?
It wasn't good last year, so I don't know.
I know it wasn't very good, and I know the Oilers goaltending isn't very good either. But you know what? We're gonna ride with it. That's why it's the difficult region. Take some of these alone, and then if you want to go the extremely difficult route, you take all 3 at +831, and you win $10, $83.
Well,
I guarantee the Avs win.
yeah.
Probably gonna lose that one. Guarantee the Leafs win. And when you win in hockey, it's always good if you're confident in your team to win a hockey game. Always take -1.5 because the empty netters fucking get you at the end of the game. Always do. And then you have the difficult one is always probably going to lose this week. But I have different mojo. You were in the goggles this week. So all together +831, I'm taking it.
All right. I guess I'll be okay with that. I don't mind that too much.